from Texas. Yeah. A Republican, this I'm just going to quote for you. It's from the Associated Press. A Republican-led investigation that began on Wednesday accused Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton of committing multiple crimes in office, including felonies, during an extraordinary public airing of scandal and alleged lawbreaking that plunged one of the GOP's conservative stars into new political and legal risk. For more than 3 hours, investigators presented findings alleging Paxton sought to hide an affair, misused his office to help a donor, skirted protocols grossly outside norms, and built a culture of fear and retaliation in his office. Investigators told the GOP-led House General Investigating Committee that there was evidence that Paxton repeatedly broke the law over the years, including by misusing official information, abusing his official capacity, and retaliation. Now, that's the lead 2 paragraphs in this AP story, but there's more to it than that. You've heard me talk about it. He was indicted, a felony indictment, in 2015, for fuck's sake. This is 2023, y'all. 8 years ago. And there's an ongoing FBI investigation. I'm sure the good old boys at the FBI office in Austin, Texas, probably been slow walking this goddamn investigation, right? Now, the Texas House Committee's investigation apparently has been quietly going on for months. And it wasn't made public until Tuesday. I'm sure old Ken Paxton knew about it. But here's another one of these Christian demons. He's Attorney General, the highest law enforcement officer in the state of Texas. And he's a goddamn criminal and a liar and a fornicator. I mean, Ken, when your ass goes to prison, read those 10 commandments again, bro, okay? You phony bastard. Well, I'm just hot as hell tonight, huh? I mean, I really am. I realize my language is off the hook right tonight, but I mean, come on. I just revel in seeing or reading about or hearing or watching these hypocritical son of a bitches get what they so richly deserve. Now, this special committee in the Texas legislature, they ended the hearing where they made these announcements without acting on what they found out. And the panel that conducted the investigation is led by Republican State Representative Andrew Murr, M-U-R-R, and he declined after the session ended. He declined to discuss the next steps or whether a recommendation to impeach or censure this criminal Christian fuck was possible. The Texas legislature goes back to whatever kind of criminal activity the individual members of the state legislature do when the session ends on Monday. And any action against Paxton is going to have to be taken, Saturday or Sunday, or maybe Monday. Unless the sitting governor of Texas, Greg Abbott, another punk, cheat, lying Christian fascist, unless he calls a special session. Now, the thing about Texas is, and this is different from the federal government, but in Texas, when an official has been impeached by the House and is suspended from office pending the outcome of a Senate trial, that's usually the process that occurs. It doesn't happen that often. And then the governor is supposed to appoint an interim attorney general to fill the vacant post. And the AP also says this. Listen up. Wednesday's hearing amounted to a remarkable rebuke from Republicans in a building where Paxton has long maintained defenders and allies, including Governor Abbott, who praised Paxton while swearing him into a third term in January. Oh, my God. You know, I don't think I've ever voted for someone who ultimately turned out to be a criminal son of a bitch. And I can't help but wonder when this stuff comes up, especially when it's local state politics, I wonder what the people who voted for old Kenny Boy, what do they think? I mean, they knew the sumbitch was traveling under indictments issued 8 years ago. Is that Texas justice? Justice delayed is justice denied, mofo. Especially if you're a white, male, Christian fascist. Justice delayed is justice shit-canned. That's what happens there. That's why this whole story, like I said, it just staggers me that maybe there are some Republicans left in the Texas legislature. Huh? Anyway, Paxton, resorting to the Donald Jesus Trump MAGA defense, said the hours of testimony by investigators was false. And he accused the committee of misleading the public. And he attacked the Republican Speaker of the House, Dade Phelan, as a son of a bitch? No. A Nazi? No. A bastard? No. A fornicator? No. He attacked the Speaker of the House as a liberal. Ah! Liberal. Oh, Speaker Dade Phelan, whatever your name is, you're a liberal? Oh, well, Jesus God. And Paxton also said that Mr. Phelan has been drunk on the job. Boy, I tell you, there's something about these Christian fascists that just, on the one hand, makes me laugh my ass off. On the other hand, makes me just nauseous. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, of course you do. Hi, Truth Seekers. Mike Malloy here. You know, the Progressive Voices Network brings you commercial-free commentary from today's leading progressive radio hosts and pundits, like me, Mike Malloy, 24 hours a day. I'm not your typical old guy from the 80s or the 90s talk radio host, and Progressive Voices is not your typical talk radio network. It's a listener-supported nonprofit with no corporate control whatsoever over our broadcast. So hosts like me, Mike Malloy, are free to rant and scream and carry on about whatever we like. We're often controversial, but we're never boring. Weeknights, 9 p.m. in the East, 6 p.m. in the West on the Progressive Voices Network. Always progressive, always on. I'm Mike Malloy. Keep it lit.